Rain lashed down on Gotham City. The city's perpetual gloom mirrored the stormy night. 3 armed thugs cornered a terrified store owner. They were in a dark, grimy alleyway. Their smug confidence filled the air. They believed the night belonged to them. Suddenly, an overhead light exploded. Sparks flew, illuminating their shocked faces. A silent, formidable shadow descended. Its presence instantly froze the criminals. Whispers of, "It's him," filled the air. Batman emerged from the deep darkness. His cape swirled like an ominous mist. The first thug, fueled by desperation, lunged forward. He wielded a glinting knife. Batman's response was swift and precise. A single, powerful strike disarmed the thug. The knife clattered on the wet pavement. An elbow to the jaw followed instantly. The thug sprawled, unconscious, into a puddle. The second criminal panicked, firing his gun. The shot echoed loudly in the alley. Batman vanished into the shadows. He reappeared from above, a dark silhouette. A swift kick disarmed the second thug. His weapon flew into the darkness. The Dark Knight landed silently. He faced the remaining criminal. His voice was a low, gravelly growl. "You picked the wrong night," he declared. The words hung heavy in the damp air. The third thug trembled visibly. He tried to make a desperate escape. He turned to flee down the alley. A batarang whizzed past his head. It ensnared his legs, bringing him down hard. He landed with a painful thud. In mere moments, all 3 lay unconscious. Their reign of terror was abruptly ended. The store owner watched, wide-eyed. He was shaken but miraculously safe. Distant wail of police sirens grew louder. Official justice was on its way, but Batman's work was already complete. The store owner looked around for his savior. He uttered a hesitant, "Thank you, Batman," but the caped crusader was already gone. A phantom of justice, he vanished quickly. High above the city, a silhouette appeared. Batman stood vigilant on a gargoyle. He was silhouetted against the stormy sky. A silent guardian, watching over Gotham. In the grim heart of the city, criminals understood a harsh truth. The night, with all its shadows, it belonged not to them, but to the relentless Dark Knight. He patrolled its dangerous depths, ensuring a fragile, fleeting peace. Gotham's protector, ever watchful. The Dark Knight's quiet declaration, "You picked the wrong night," echoed. The third thug, fear in his eyes, turned to flee. He scrambled desperately towards the alley's mouth. A dark, winged shape flew past his head. It was a batarang, spinning silently. The batarang's line snagged his ankle. He cried out, losing his balance. The thug crashed hard onto the wet pavement. His weapon skittered away into the grime. Batman moved with silent, predatory grace. He knelt beside the fallen criminal. A quick, precise strike to the temple. The third thug slumped, unconscious. Mere moments had passed since his arrival. All 3 criminals lay defeated, motionless. Their reign of terror abruptly concluded. The store owner, trembling, watched in awe. His fear slowly gave way to relief. A distant wail pierced the city's din. Police sirens approached, growing louder. Red and blue lights flickered in the distance. Official justice was finally arriving. But Batman's work was already done. He stood over the unconscious forms. His cape billowed in the rain-swept wind. The store owner took a hesitant step forward. He looked around for his silent savior. Batman was no longer there. He had vanished as quickly as he appeared. A phantom of justice, gone. The store owner whispered, "Thank you." Batman? Only the rain answered his plea. The sirens grew deafeningly close. Police cars screeched to a halt. Officers flooded the alley. Guns drawn. They found the criminals, neatly subdued. The store owner recounted the blur of events. He spoke of a shadow, a swift protector. The officers exchanged knowing glances. Another night, another intervention. High above, on a Gothic gargoyle, Batman stood, silhouetted against the stormy sky. Rain slicked his cowl, his cape a dark flag. He surveyed the city, his domain, a silent guardian, ever vigilant. The grim heart of Gotham pulsed below. He observed the police activity. His presence, a silent reassurance. Criminals understood the unspoken truth. The night with its shadows and fears, belonged not to them, but to him. The relentless Dark Knight patrolled its depths, ensuring a fragile, hard-won peace. His watch was unending, his mission clear. Gotham's protector, a symbol of hope. Against the darkness, he was the light. The city slept, unaware of its silent guardian. Batman remained, a sentinel in the storm, ready for the next cry for justice. For the night truly belonged to Batman.